Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to do something a little different. I am actually going to use the Erin Condren Petite Budget Book to kind of redo and show you guys how I would use it for my budget. So I turned to the November month. This is actually going to be, I think they're revamping it and coming out with a new version. I will link this one in my description box if you want to check it out, but I think there will be a new one soon. So I actually haven't used this a ton, and I feel like sometimes you don't know if you're actually going to really like it until you try it. So I'm going to try it out with you guys, and I turned to the November little colorway just because I feel like it'll kind of go well. I do have my November budget right here that I did in my Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner. So I'm just gonna go through with you guys, kind of fill in the things that I think I can fill in, and then go from there. The one issue that I noticed when I originally showed you guys this book was that there's not really a spot to put actual and budget amounts. So you can see the first page in every month, you get a month at a glance. So you have 3 boxes, upcoming purchases, upcoming bills, savings goals, and then you have kind of where I would expect the budget to be. So you have income, savings, housing, food, utilities, personal, auto, entertainment, medical, other, and then personal debt, student loan debt, total income, total expenses, difference, total savings. And then you go into spending summaries, and you have 4, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you get into the new month. So I think I'm gonna do things a little differently with this because of that, and I'll kind of show you as I'm going through. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is, you guys know I like my budgets to be cute, and so I am going to go in my Always a Reason and Season to Celebrate monthly collection sticker book, and I'm going to pull the November sticker up at the top, and I'm just going to put that right at the top of my, this is more of my budget page. I need to take that up because I did not realize that the B was so high. Okay, let's put that back down. This is definitely, I think, an option that you could use if you did not want to purchase a lot of stickers. This could be a very bare bones type of budget, I think, which definitely could work for some people. I like the Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly, but I know it's not for everybody, so I just figured I would show you guys what I would do. So anyway, I'll keep this here. I might add things as we kind of go, but for now, I think we're okay. So the main thing that I would do differently with this budget book is that instead of writing in pen for this page, I think I would use pencil. And I would do that because I would put my, I'm still trying to think how I want to do this. Okay, I'm gonna do it differently than I thought originally. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna split every box in half. And that way I could put budget on one side, actual on the other. The one thing that you will not have is you will not have a spot to do over and under. But I think that will be okay because at the bottom there's a spot to do the difference, I believe. Let me check before I for sure tell you guys that. So yeah, total income, total expenses, difference. Okay, maybe not. But still, at least you're doing something to kind of figure out the difference. We're gonna make it work, guys, because who knows? This might be the next planner that I end up using. Probably not, but well, you never know. This would definitely be a better option in terms of carrying it around. It would be a lot easier to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is just put a B and an A on each little thing here for budget and actual. The other thing that I had an issue with when I originally reviewed this was I feel like there are a lot of sections that don't apply to me, and so we'll kind of see as we go through with that as well. Okay, so income, obviously I don't share my income, so I'm not going to fill that in. Mortgage, rent, don't share that. Insurance, all of our insurance is either like car insurance, which is through our sinking funds, which I'll have to figure out something for that. And then our housing maintenance is, we kind of do a separate like cash envelope, which you guys don't really see. Then we can get into other things. So our electric, this month I budgeted $100 for that. And I didn't mention this, but I'm going to do this. So I'm filling in the budget part now, and I'm gonna set up things, but I'm also, every check-in, I'm going to show you guys how I would be doing that as well. So this is gonna be a full month kind of trial, and I figure it'll be good for me. I'll get to see how I could use this if I wanted to. It's definitely something that you could put in your on-the-go folio if you wanted to have like your planner and your budget planner and everything like that. That's definitely a good option, but you never know until you try it. So we're gonna try it, guys. But I just wanted to let you know I will do updates and show you guys how I would track my expenses and all of that really fun stuff. So I have electric. Our cable is $125.31. Streaming service, I'm gonna say that's Netflix, so $13.99. Water, that's through our sinking fund. Gas, we have $60. You could definitely put some of these items in here, but I like to have my sinking fund separately, so I'm not going to fill in anything for that. Because of that, so I'm just gonna mark the ones that I'm not going to fill in just so I know. Phone is also through our sinking funds. So is there anything else in terms of that needs to be Netflix, cable, gas? Okay, so those are all of our monthly utilities, so let's go ahead and add those up. What was that? I just got some weird notification. Okay. So let's add those up for our utilities. So we have 100, we have 125.31, we have $13.99, and we have 60. So that's $299.30. Definitely cutting it close on the space, but I think we're gonna make it work. Our insurance for our car is through our sinking funds. And then gas for our car, we gave $130. Okay. We don't have anything for, I don't know why I didn't do this one. I did not budget anything for medical or copay. But I know I will actually have a bill because I had a checkup and we don't have copays. Okay, savings, emergent, we don't do any of that. Oh, I don't share any of that. Groceries, I budgeted $400. Dining out, we did $160. There is a coffee category. How perfect is that? I'm gonna put a little C next to that. And coffee, I gave myself $20. So that comes out to be $5.80, which is super scary. I hate thinking in terms of like totals like that, because that's a lot of money. For hair, nails, Jason and I get $30, and that is also a cash clip. Gym, nothing. Do not have pets. Childcare, nothing. All of these other things are not really counted, so we only have $30. Movies, entertainment, a lot of these things are through our sinking funds, which I'm not putting in here. So nothing there. Other, let's see. Mortgage, electric, gas, cable, car, groceries, eating out, household. Was there a spot for that? I don't think so. We'll do household. and I gave us $75 for that. And then I guess might as well put in sinking funds here because I have it on my my actual budget, so might as well. So that's 1,358. Okay, and then you could obviously put, I would honestly split this one in two as well. Total income, total expenses, difference, and total savings. And I would put what I thought my income was gonna be, what it was. What I thought my expenses were gonna be, what it was. Well, the difference would be savings. I don't know. You could put your unbudgeted, or I guess you could, oh, you know what? I need a spot for that unbudgeted too. Oh well, we'll kind of make it work. And then what I thought my savings was gonna be and what it was. So that's kind of how I would use it. I definitely think splitting it up so you could put your budget and actual is important. So that is that part. Then when it comes to my spending category, my spending spots here, let's see. I definitely want to do, bills don't need to really be tracked, but groceries for sure does. So let me move this out of the way. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna just do is at the top, put groceries. Gas car. I'm also going to do, let's see, I think we always have, we have like an other category, we have bills, we have unbudgeted. I think what I'm gonna do, because, excuse me, because I have 4 spots, I think I'm just gonna do other here. And this is gonna include anything that's unbudgeted. And then on this side, let's see, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do my sinking funds. So I'm gonna pull this little sticker here. I'm gonna cover that up. And I'm gonna write on it sinking funds. Okay, and then I'm gonna obviously have to repurpose this because this is not the layout that I need, but we're gonna make it work, guys. We are definitely going to make it work. So obviously, this is more like my budget page. This is where I'm gonna track our groceries, our gas, and then anything other than that. So I'm not gonna track my bills because honestly, with bills, it's a one-time expense. You could add it into your actual, when you're doing it, when you're paying it. But for other things, you know, if something's unbudgeted, or like when I spend my coffee money, that would be going here. So for sinking funds, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my own headers and all of that. So I'm gonna cover this up. You could totally make this work for you, I think. Like, as I'm going through and doing it, if you do not have the money for deluxe monthly, if you just want something that's a little bit smaller, you could definitely make this work for you. I'm a strong believer of that. Okay, so let's make it work. So we're gonna do category. And then we're gonna do beginning. We're gonna do additions, subtractions, and then ending. Now, in this case, I'm hoping that I have enough room to add something at the bottom for my, like, tracking my sinking funds like I do in my deluxe monthly, but we will see if that is the case. Okay, so we have beauty. We have car insurance, car maintenance, car tags, cell phone, Christmas, clothes for Jason, clothes for Macy, clothes for Sarah, family pictures, go wild, home maintenance, Jason's meds, pool passes, trash, vacation, water, diapers, and entertainment. Okay, so I actually did the perfect amount of lines, which is good. Okay, so you can definitely tell that there are a little bit of room at the bottom to do a tracker. It all, don't know what's going on out there, but a lot of movement. You have a little bit of room at the bottom to put a little tracker. Obviously, if you have a lot of moving parts, then you probably need a little bit more room. You could definitely, this would be a great idea because I don't know how many people would actually need this much space for groceries or gas. You could definitely split it in half, do groceries and other on one page, and then do like your sinking funds here and the tracker for sinking funds there. Definitely lots of options if you really want to make it work, I think. So at the bottom, I'm just gonna leave that blank and I will just add things in as we need them. And same with my last sinking funds. I'm just gonna add in what we added. I'm not gonna add in the rest of it for now. So we added $40, $175, 0. I'm just gonna do that. 17, 50, $100 into Christmas, $20 into clothes for Jason, $250 for Macy, $20 for me, $17 into our family pictures, $250 into Go Wild, 0 into home maintenance, Jason's meds, $38, 15 for pool passes, 26 for trash, 185 for vacation, 45 for water, 60 for diapers, and then for entertainment, $50. So that gets us 158. Okay, so that is the sinking funds. That's how I would set it up. And I'm trying to think, I do have like other little schedules that I have in my planner right now, my budget planner, that obviously I don't have room to do. There are pages in the back that you could potentially use, but I'm not going to for this sake because I don't really show that anyway. But if you wanted to do your variable income, this would be a good space to do that, because you could definitely use, like, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So not as many months as you would probably need, but you could definitely like split them up a little bit to make it work. So yeah. So then I think the only other thing that I wanted to do, so that we have like our budget set up, we have our expense tracking stuff set up, we have our sinking fund set up. I am going to add some more cutesy stuff here, and that's just mostly because it's kind of set up this way. So upcoming purchases, one thing that I didn't really account for when it comes to my budget is I did not put anything in like extra for Thanksgiving dinner, because originally we really weren't planning on we didn't think that we were gonna have people over. Now there's a possibility that one of my cousins will be coming, and so if that's the case, we will be purchasing, you know, Thanksgiving dinner so that we can have it at our house. So anyway, that is kind of an upcoming purchase. We might be over budget for groceries because of that. I just didn't know if that was going to happen, and I should have budgeted for it, but I did not. So definitely something you could put there. In terms of everything else, you could use these for other things if you want, but for right now, for these purposes, I'm not going to try and use this for anything. I think, you know, what I have so far set up is going to be sufficient. So anyway, I'm definitely going to update you guys on this as we go, you know, go through November. As I was saying, during my weekly check-ins, I will definitely have this updated. I'll show you guys kind of what I plan to do for that, and we'll kind of go from there. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different, but I also know that a lot of people like using the little petite planners, and if, like I said, if the deluxe monthly is not for you, maybe this will give you some fun ideas to use this planner instead. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will definitely keep you guys updated on this little process, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.